What's good, man? So a few things I want to hit on, a few updates, right? We are getting playoffs. I think that's part three and a half or part two and a half. I don't know. I lost track. I think part two and a half, right? We're gonna get. I'm not gonna lie. They mid as hell. It's in honor of the what's it called? NCAA. The last game, whatever it's called, between Indiana versus Miami. So Gary Golson, Al Quadin Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? We got a center, Matt Lee, Micah McFadden, will linebacker for the Giants, Nick Westbrook Ikine, Dolphins receiver, Tracy Porter, cornerback. Honestly, Tracy Porter is probably the most interesting card in my opinion that's going to drop. Can't lie, shit mid as hell. But again, it's in honor of the title game between Indiana and Miami. Um, all these players have ties to both those colleges. Shit mid as fuck, right? So what I got going on is this, right? So they are going to be going live, and by they I mean EA Sports. So they'll be going live this Wednesday, and they'll be revealing the cards twice. Once in the morning at 10:30 a.m. They will be revealing, I believe, what's it called again? Flashbacks, right? They'll be releasing, not releasing, but going over the flashback cards that will drop that Wednesday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, and then they'll be right back. I think that 5:30 p.m. or 5 p.m. right for a second reveal drop. That'll be for playoffs. The championship round. The four teams that moved on: Patriots, Broncos, Rams, Seahawks, and after that, that'll take us to the MCS for the first time. They're going to be doing the last chance qualifiers. They'll be broadcasting that live, right? Not gonna lie, I am interested to see how it'll look, or like what their thoughts will be when they see a bunch of people just speed boosting like a bunch of idiots. I'm kind of interested like what they'll say about that, because can't lie to you, like that shit, it looks goofy. It looks goofy. The gameplay is goofier. Um, Especially on All Pro. What happens on All Pro when you speed boost, it just dumbs out your defense. Defense is already dumb as fuck, and then you just make them even dumber. It's terrible, right? But I am curious to see like how they will react. The chat, the commentators, you know, shit crazy. Surprised they didn't patch it yet. They probably won't patch it. Like I said, I think it's clips. But if anything though, if you guys did enjoy Zero Chill, you'll definitely enjoy in-game Madden. So that is the bright side. Once we start to get more abilities and more discounted abilities, at least that whole boost thing will be neutralized. You'll be able to deal with it a lot better as opposed to right now. But what I want to touch upon though is this as well too, right? What I'll be doing tomorrow night after I get done streaming, I would have done it today, but I lost my playoff game for the event. What I have in mind, what I'm gonna do is this, right? In my binder, I'm gonna sell a Vic, running back Vic. I see he's going for about 1.5 mil. I did pick him up for about 1.3, maybe 2, 3 weeks ago. Just double check his price. Reason why I'm doing that is because obviously he's not on my theme team or any of my theme teams. I'm rocking Niners, Patriots, 50 Patriots and 20, 25 Niners, something like that, right? So obviously he was never a Patriot or a Niner. So plus that 1.5, that'll hit different. And not just that too, but as we all know, unless EA calls an audible and changes something, right? We all know that for the playoffs program, the winners that are in the championship round, what happens with these cards for the part three cards, part two cards, and part one cards, like from playoffs, will be this, right? They're gonna get an extra bucket, right? For Team Kim's. So you can see right here, Bonix, for example, he has, just the times one Broncos, and now because he made to the divisional round, he had the times two. Now because the Broncos are in the championship round, what's going to happen now is there'll be a third bucket that'll open up, right? And Bo Nix will now get Raiders Kim, Chargers Kim, and Chiefs Kim. So basically, the winners that are playing this Sunday coming up, they're gonna get Kims for the entire division. So what does that mean? Obviously, the game that K9 had for Seattle, he has to get the fucking card. There's no way he don't get the card, K9, right? whether it be a LTD or a champion, he has to get a card. And what happens is this, right? Because we're already rocking a San Fran theme team, we are gonna get that +1 boost for K9 off rip. And then with the strat item card, right? That'll be another +1 speed boost. And then because we're over 20 playoffs, right? Theme team, that'll be another extra boost for his speed. You feel me? So we could potentially be looking at a 96, 97 speed K9. Plus he should have pretty good Excel too, like off the rip as well. So a 97, 96 speed K9 versus a 95 Michael Vick. Pretty sure he'll have decent or solid change of direction. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it won't be 95, maybe 94 COD, but still, I could work with that. I could rock with that. Add another player to my theme team that will get the Niners chem. So that is the reason why I'll be moving on from Michael Vick tomorrow night. Right? I'd rather do it, sooner than later because once you get the reveals of the upcoming, playoff part 3 promo or part 4, whatever, right, for the championship round, what's gonna happen is the other cards are gonna lose value, right? Whether they be the zero chill cards, playoff cards are already losing value, especially if your team already is out from the playoffs. So, for instance, right, someone like CJ Stroud, we go back to the playoff program. Let's see, playoffs, right? His price, is going down even more. It was up there, maybe this past Saturday, past Friday, 269. I believe I saw him at like 300K over the weekend before they played on Sunday, right? And same with Stephon Diggs. He was around maybe 250K, something like that. And then his price obviously raised back up because the Patriots won. He's at what, 462? Because on my team he's 97 speed because of the +3, and then also as well, like I said, playoffs. The strat item, that's a +1, and then having a playoffs theme team at 20, the +1 speed. Therefore, he's at 97 speed for me at least, right? So, and not just that as well, but like I said, because he's a Patriot, he's moving on to the final round to meet around the playoffs. He's now going to get an extra or an extra slot with more theme teams. It's going to be now Jets, Dolphins, Bills. So his price went back up. Same thing with Jalen Hawkins. Even though Hawkins, I think day one he was like 800K, 700K, something like that. I forgot. Honestly, I think he's the best safety in the game on the theme team. I think mine's at 98 speed. Let me double check what my Hawkins is at, but he's 99 right there for me, as you can see. Yeah, 98 speed, 98 excel. He's a demon on the theme team. Maxed out. He's a god damn. He's a nightmare, right? So again, that's one of the reasons why, like I said, I'm trying to get rid of some old cards before this Thursday. Well, before this Thursday, before Wednesday night comes. I'm trying to get rid of the cards. Also, Randy Moss, my Randy Moss zero chill card. His days of being on top and being the best receiver, they've come to a screeching halt. I've seen it live on stream. He just doesn't do anything anymore. He doesn't get open. His routes, they're just not good anymore. Like you see the nerf, like you definitely see the nerf in Morse. I'm seeing the nerf in Morse. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. So after tomorrow night, I will be making about a calm, cool 2.8 mil, maybe 2.7. Hopefully, it doesn't drop down any lower than that before tomorrow night. Hopefully tomorrow night he's at still at like around 3 mil. Definitely wouldn't mind that because again, odds are we should. Will the Patriots get a receiver? Even if the Patriots don't get a receiver, right? Again, because the Rams and the Seahawks at both advance, again, that's literally two chances for me to get a receiver from San Fran, whether it be someone like Puka, JSN, Devontae Adams, um, who else went crazy? Rashid Shaheed went crazy. Like he went crazy, right? Again, all those guys, they're gonna get the entire NFC West Chem, right? So if you're a San Fran theme team, even though you lost this Sunday, you're still gonna eat pretty good this coming Thursday, theme team wise. Only problem is once you get to the bowl, obviously you won't get as many cards. You'll probably get some cards for the bowl part one for past players because they always do it right like this right where they have the past players for the bowl and then the present players. So obviously the past players are like past legends like your Tom Brady's, your Peyton Manning's, your Warren Sapp's. I almost said fucking Elgin Baylor. I don't know why. Your Terrell Davises, and then obviously the present players will be the two current teams that's in the bowl. Odds are it'll be Patriots Seahawks, right? So yeah, that's how it's gonna play out. So I'm looking to go to Moss tomorrow night. Um, it wouldn't be a bad idea for you guys. Like I said, if your teams are not in the playoffs, or if you know for a fact that you'll probably be knocked out, like I'm pretty sure Bronco fans or Bronco teams know that they finna be knocked out this coming Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no Bo Nix GGs. You feel me? So if your team is not in the playoffs and you're running a playoff team, honestly, I would suggest selling your team for the simple fact that the Super Bowl promo is like S tier. It's like A tier, maybe not S tier. Zero Chill is S tier. It's like A plus tier. Playoffs is like B tier. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like all the boosts is cool and whatnot, but the abilities are fucking trash. Like these this kind of buckets are fucking ass. 9 out of 10 times they don't even get the best stuff discounted. You can't even touch it, right? Like for instance, right, this shit right here. The best thing I could do for Stephon Diggs is give him grab and go. Like that's honestly it. Like that's honest. Does he even get He don't even get what's it called? Slot-o-matic. That's tough. He don't even get slot-o-matic. He don't even get slot-o-matic. That's wacky. That's wacky. But that's my point right there about playoffs this year. They don't even get access to the best abilities discounted. Like you gotta just deal with what you could get discounted and just keep it pushing. Really, shit's sad. Shit's tragic. But like I said, if you guys aren't in the playoffs, I would highly recommend just selling them off ASAP unless you have important games to play. Whether they be last chance qualifiers, if you're in the events and you're in your playoffs, right, or you're in your bowl or close to your playoffs, you're trying to just grind out that token or grind out the vouchers, or if you're playing ranked. I haven't touched ranked this season. I'm not gonna touch ranked. There's no point for me at least to play ranked. Damn, can I fucking can you load EA? Like Jesus, man, like this company's crazy. Yeah, unless you're playing rank, you're trying to grind out rank to get the champion or top 100. I only played 2 games in rank, and that's only because events wasn't up yet. That was when season 5 had just went live. Like there was no events just yet, so I played 2 games to pass the time. That was about it. That was really about it. I haven't even played head-to-head seasons in so long because I just can't stand all pro difficulty. That shit is from the Baphomet. Facts. But yeah, unless you have important games to play, can't lie to you. Just sell them, bro. Get your coins now while you still can. Cause seeing these prices for these champion cards, um, it tells you, it just tells you like the state of this promo is mid, and I've been saying it's mid since part one. I didn't even have to even see part two. Once I saw part one, I said, "I bet this shit gonna be mid as hell." You know what I'm saying? I was right. This shit mid as hell. I'm not sure why Gabe Davis is 400K. I'm not gonna lie. What's his theme teams? Bills and Jaguars. He's 400K. I mean, I'm hearing Bills is definitely one of the top theme teams. I'm not really seeing why. Maybe because that Tremaine Edmonds that came out for the events. What's his price? That Tremaine Edmonds. But you definitely put out an event. Um, if you're if your team is in the playoffs, I would still play the event just because it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's because the fact that Everyone sucks in the event. Anyone could win. Anyone could lose. It don't matter how good you are, like how great your team is, how stacked your team is. You will lose that event if you play the right wrong person. Like if you play like a speed boosting psychopath, you will lose that event. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. If you play someone that choose clock, you will lose the event. If you, it don't matter, bro. Like anyone could be, literally anyone could be got in that event. Pros could be got. It don't matter, bro. You could be sorry as hell and be the pro in that event. That event is just wild. Like that's it's a free for all. So I highly recommend that if you could, if your team is still in the playoffs and you grinding some shit, fucking grind that event, bro. Like run up your vouchers, get your event token. I only got one so far because that shit is brutal. That shit is brutal. But yeah, hop in that event, run up the vouchers because that conversion should be. I feel like it should be like how Zero Chill was, a 25-1 conversion ratio. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, but playoffs, right? Play, these playoff cards really aren't anything different versus Zero Chill. So once this playoff thing ends and you lose this strat item, like playoff cards will be about the same speed as, let me see, Zero Chill cards, right? It should be the same speed as Zero Chill cards. Let me see Morris real quick. Let me see someone like Morris. He's getting only a +3 speed boost. This nigga got so fucking trash. So 7, 6, 5, 94 speed, right? He's 94 speed base. And then someone like Stephon Diggs, he's getting a +5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 92 speed. Now I'm chatting because I gotta keep a +3 on that. So he's losing. So he's gonna lose a ton. He's gonna lose a +2. So 97, 96, 95, 95 speed. So 95 speed, Stephon Diggs, right? And that's like maxed out. 95 speed versus 97 speed Randy Moss. You see what I'm saying? Granted, yeah, Moss is a LTD, but the fact of the matter is like they're both the same overall. You know, like about Matt Collins. Matt Collins is 97 speed on the full theme team. So he'd be better than Stephon Diggs. That's crazy. That's crazy work. That's diabolical work. So all these speed boosts for playoffs, they finna be long. They finna be long gone once we get to the bowl. So like I said, if you don't need these cards, the playoff cards, or like I said, your team is out of here. I would get rid of them. But I will say this though, right? The good thing about the playoff cards is this: depending on how far your team got in these playoffs, they will get the times 2 chem. So you gotta weigh your options. How far did you guys get? Did you guys get far enough? Like, did you guys get the times 2? If you got the times 2, I will keep it because it makes it easier to build out your theme team. You know, they kind of like low key team diamonds. You know, so again, something like Will Campbell, the last guy he just saw from the San Fran, he got times 2. Will Campbell again times 2. So you know, think about it like that as well. Will you like the plays you currently have for your theme team? Like, are they gonna get a times 2? Like, if you're rocking the Jags theme team, obviously you're not gonna get a times 2 chem. So you might as well just get rid of these. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's up to you. That's just what I would do personally. So for me, again, Bo Nix, he will be out of here. I forgot about Bo Nix. Bo Nix will be out of here too tomorrow night. He'll be out of here too tomorrow night. Because odds are, like, we should get a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm speaking on behalf of, like, the San Fran community. You know what I'm saying? The Gold Rush community. Um, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. And by the way, again, like Matthew Stafford, if you didn't open up your pack from the team rep pack, what's it at? I'll go to the store real quick. Matter I can do it from the binder. Catalog, boom, and then playoffs. You guys know that pack I'm talking about. Program. I think they're all 85 overalls. They are 85 overalls. This pack right here, right? So Matthew Stafford, right? If you kept your pack and didn't open it yet, what you could do if you're with San Fran, you could open that pack and use it for Matthew Stafford, right? So it'll take one, two, three victory tokens, right? Then after that, one coin, two coins, and then I guess three more coins when this goes live on Thursday. And then what you could do is come here and then, like I said, in the chemistry slot, it should be they should add San Fran, Seattle, and the Cardinals for team chemistries. And if you're with San Fran, you could just use Matthew Stafford. Honestly, like that's probably the best move. Yeah, I know Brock Purdy did drop for Player of the Month. I did use his card. I thought about making a video on like how I felt about his card, but I'm not gonna lie, his card is trash. So it's not trash itself, but it's honestly nothing overwhelming about this card. Like he plays to me, I feel like Bo Nix plays better than him. And then what doesn't help with this card is he's a 96 overall, right? But he only has one bucket discounted. To me, that doesn't make sense. To me, that does not make sense. Like, why this card is a whole 96 overall, two overalls ahead, well, one overall ahead from the LTDs. Only has one bucket discounted, but meanwhile, you come over here to the top 100 cards, right? Not even top 100 cards, but both the top 100 cards and champion rank cards, right? They all have two buckets discounted. But the plays of the month, right? Both Brock Purdy and Jeffrey Simmons only have one bucket discounted. To me, that's dumb as fuck, and that's a L, and that's just laziness, and that's just me, and that's just to me, EA just forgetting about what they already had in the game. Because these two are 96s, and these three are 96s. Why aren't these two getting the same treatment as these three, right? You could say the same thing for Nico Collins, and what's it called, Josh Hines Allen's. Why are they not also getting two buckets discounted? You know, that's lazy in my opinion. That's just dumb. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. I feel like they should get two buckets discounted as well. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you're with San Fran, I don't recommend picking up Brock Purdy. I recommend if you have Brock Purdy, sell him ASAP. I use Brock Purdy for the stream to see how he plays. Sold him instantly before I got off the stream. But yeah, if you have Brock, I would sell him and pick up that Matthew Stafford. If they drop a Sam Darnold quarterback, I would just pick them up, for a lot cheaper. Honestly, that's the move in my opinion. But just to recap, again, how I'm finna move tomorrow night after this stream. Um, Mike Vick running back, he's out of here. Bo Nix, he's out of here. And Randy Moss, wide receiver, he's out of here. So odds are we'll probably get maybe a Kayshawn Booty. We get the plethora of players. Either be Kayshawn Booty, uh, like I said, JSN, Puka Nakua, Devontae Adams, maybe a Kyle Williams, right? And then quarterback, like I said, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. That's really it. I don't see us getting a Drake May because they gave us that season 5 card. That card is fucking terrible. That card is so terrible. That season 5 Drake. That card is just disgustingly terrible. And then running back, we're looking to get K9 or maybe Kyron Williams, depending on how good his stats are. And yeah, that's the move, man. Um, I might do it tonight. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably will do it tonight, like after this video. But yeah, man. That being said, y'all be easy, y'all be safe. Oh, before I go, this Kyle Juszczyk card, I don't know how I feel about it. There's times that he blocks, and there's times where he just dumbs out and don't do shit. Hate it. But yeah, that being said, y'all be easy, y'all be safe. So as God bless. See y'all tomorrow night, man. I'll at you.